What is happening? Welcome to another pitcher video breakdown. My name is Nick Pollock, and today we're going to talk about Kumar Rocker. So this is a highly focused and scrutinized pitcher, right? Remember from Vanderbilt, he was selected in the draft, and they didn't sign him, and they went back, got Tommy John. Is he good? Is he bad? Blah, blah, blah. Look, Kumar Rocker has been doing a very interesting thing with his pitch approach this year. Instead of being a four-seamer slider guy, he's been going sinkers and curveballs. Like, look at this strike zone plot from his previous start. You see all the blue? That is curveball, not slider. See all that orange? That is sinker, not, I really like a tan. You see all that tan? It's sinker, not four-seamer, which is red. And you want to see the purple with slider. So that's what I'm expecting going into this. Like, Kumar Rocker doesn't know what he's doing when it comes to getting whiffs anymore. He's getting these like one strikeout games. And let's watch this against the Angels, because this first inning, it to me is a little bit telling. There's a fastball at 96 that looks like it's the sinker. Okay, so fine. I guess we're gonna get more of this. 83 slider. Oh, he's not throwing the curveball anymore. I mean, that's a sinker at 95. They pushes it to the right side. Yeah, okay, whatever. That's a ground rule double. Not a good pitch. This is he jams him inside, has a slider that he's clearly missing away. So Ward right now, after that bad slider that goes over here, is like, all right, I'm just eliminating that. I'm just going to look for a fastball now. And it's on the outer half. And this is a really good swing because he's not trying to do too much with it. He's just trying to go with the ball. And he does. He actually feels like maybe he might be too late and get it foul, but no, he keeps it in. It's a good job by Ward. And honestly, the movement of the sinker hurt because it came back too far. If it stays away, if it's the four-seamer, then it actually stays away enough, and that does not go down the line. It goes foul, or maybe it's even a whiff. And Rengifo, all right. So you got a man on now. You have a lefty. It's a sinker away still. That should be a four-seamer, not a sinker, Kumar. And there's a slider at 84. And that's actually kind of interesting because the reason for the curveball to exist is for Rocker to throw something different against lefties. Generally, sliders are worse against lefties unless you're actually getting it down here. And curveballs are just harder to hit as a lefty, going more vertical. Vertical is generally better than going into the batter. So I would think that if Kumar Rocker were throwing sliders again to right-handers, he would at least save the curve for lefties, but looks like he's preferring the slider. And Rengifo gives it a ride to right field, but it's caught. So you got it far enough in that it got jammed. Fine. Not loving it. It's also an 83 mile per hour slider. It's not your typical power slider like Jack Leiter, so at 88, 89, maybe even 90. It's really it's kind of a merge. So I could understand if like the curve and slider are very similar for Rocker, and he's just making little tweaks to that breaking ball each time, and then we're classifying it differently. But now you got a problem. You got a man on third, and you have Mike Trout. And there is a little extra drop, I guess, on the sinker that says, Trout, hey, buddy, you're not going to take this for a ride over the fence. I mean, let's look at this one more time. Oh, he's so close. He is so close. He's wrapping the bat around and not quite wrapping it enough to get it down the line and fair. So you see that he's aggressive on it. You throw a slider away. It's got to be that. Oh, he throws a four-seamer. That is a four-seamer. And I like that one more. That is a better pitch than the sinker that you just threw over the plate. I'm sorry. I know you try to get chases up. That's cool. Also really surprising because you think more drop for that sinker. So that's actually a really good pitch and a good take by Mike Trout. He probably was looking for that slider. And there is that slider. And that's all. God, it's so good. That's aggressive. It's really good lateral movement away off the plate. Trout swings at it, and that's not even close for a strike. So you should feel good about that. And, of course, you're going to see another one again if you're going to swing and miss on that. Yeah. Beautiful. 86, even harder. Not the 83 we saw before. That's a perfectly executed slider to Mike Trout. Love to see that from Rocker. No curveballs. No curveballs so far. Oh. And keep in mind, that actually matches how many strikeouts he had in, I believe, 2 starts ago, Rocker, right? And there's a first pitch, free real estate, slider. If Soler were looking for a slider, this would have been destroyed. Ask Luis Garcia about sliders that Soler is expecting, okay?
High fly ball to left and goodbye.
0-1, he was passive on that. You got to throw him another one. And you do, but you throw a really bad one. You can actually see the aggression here from Soler. Right? He really comes out far. Right? Look how far he is. Because he's really wanting to go for a fastball. And when you see that, I mean, this is batter telling you things to really understand what they're expecting, even if they don't swing or not. So if I see that, I'm just going to keep throwing sliders. He's waiting for a fastball. Oh, he gets it. He reps it to left. Oh, no. It was right there. I mean, the pitch was, but also the information was right there. Baseball is easy. You can, like, this is the secrets of sequencing, right? You see him push out that way. You see how aggressive he is in that 0-1 pitch. He's looking for a fastball. The first pitch that Soler saw was a slider down the middle. Takes it. Doesn't want the slider. He wants the fastball. Second pitch. Look at that. Oh, he's jumping out of his shoes trying to get a fastball. And he doesn't swing that slider. You don't want to throw him a fastball. And when you throw him a fastball, it also one that's super hittable. And there's your first run of the game. Those are the things I think that Kumar Rocker over time will get better at. He'll actually have the wherewithal to not make that pitch call and be able to see those adjustments on the fly. But all right, you allow to run, you move on. What do, Kumar Rocker? Do you throw an inside sinker? You try to, and you throw it away. I like the glove, supportive catchers, I'm a fan. Yeah, all right, good job. Way to get ahead, way to attack back, even though this is supposed to be inside. Good job. Hey, supportive. Love it. Positivity. And there's that slider again, and I got to say he's way out on his front foot. These guys are really sitting on that fastball. And you're going to see a stat at the end of this that might surprise you. This has got to be a slider. Yeah, good. Done. Easy. That should have been the 1-1 pitch to Soler, but whatever. And he's done. And no curves at all. Didn't throw a single one the entire start. Look at this. Look how many sliders Kumar Rocker threw. Insane. Insane. Over 50% sliders. And it worked. He went 7 innings, 8 strikeouts in this one. Because Rocker finally understood, like, oh, right, my slider is my best pitch. Four-seamer comes in hard. He's actually not sitting at 96. It fell off as the start went on. Went 7 innings here. Actually under 80 pitches. Crazy efficient because he just got all these strikes with a slider. But it was at 95, really, for the start. Got down to 94. That's not the 97-mile-per-hour fastball that he's used to. The overpowering fastball first and then the slider. He realizes that he has to go backwards and throw the slider. I don't know if this is going to stick. I hope so. I also wonder about lefties because really Renjifo's the only one you really saw. Maybe a couple other guys. But he saw a lot more right-handers, which meant he was more comfortable throwing all these sliders. But that's a problem for him, lefty command. So I'm curious how he's going to adapt with that one too. But that's how Kumar Rocker did this. He just saw that the slider was just so good and kept rolling with it. All right, that is it for today. Make sure you leave in the comments who you want me to focus on. We keep track of them. And when we have a good start that we think showcases exactly what you guys are curious about, I will be featuring them. So make sure you do that. And of course, get us to 10,000 subs. We are so close. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Nick Pollack, and get out of here.